All right, so this one I call Mr. Diesel. It's diesel fluid. I don't know what this is. Some guy was playing with trash here at an event here, and most of the torches are burnt out. We're making a bunch of torches here for fun. Here we go. I think this one's gonna work. Beautiful. This one burnt out. That's not mine. This is a bit of, I don't know what this is. I think it was cat's tail, some pine cones, obviously. These are compressed towels. I know John likes those. Soak them up with veg oil and diesel. See how those light up. If they light up at all. Might be a little too compressed. Maybe. Maybe. All right. Oh. A little windy here. Okay, I guess we'll come back to that. It's kind of neat. Basically made some different torches here. We tried different fuel types, natural materials, some wires, or wire to wrap around if people wanted to. Pine cones, a lot of sap. And out here doing skills. I'll talk with Doug in the field here in a second. I thought you guys would like to see some live footage of preparedness. Individuals actually doing preparedness stuff. Here's a cool thing. I gave everybody some vegetable oil, a can. And Doug brought some milkweed, made some wicks. So people would essentially have like I'm getting the light here, like a portable candle. So this lights homemade candle. These will actually last for hours. Really cool. One thing I neglected to do.
Want me to hold the camera for you?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Thanks. I'm live.
Okay.
One thing it's all good. One thing I neglected to do is actually time this stuff. But I should have timed it. It would have been cool because we experimented with. I've got, if you're on my Facebook page, I extracted birch oil and ton of sap. We've got some cattails here. I've got camp fuel, like white gas. We've got diesel fuel, and veg oil. Got barbecue lighting fluid. Just like a cluster of every single flammable thing. Bit mix of what I call the 5-house rule. 5-house rule is a term I came up with in terms of preparedness. Like if I wanted to make a generator, bicycle generator, got to be able to find the parts within 5 houses, 5 average houses in North America. So same sort of concept here. If I wanted to make a torch, to find the common materials within 5 houses. It's just a rule that I made that because anybody can make anything, but everybody's watching me. Don't look at me. Talk amongst yourselves. Everybody, you can make anything. Is my point, but inherently complex. Are you taking off, Renata?
Yeah.
See you later. Nice seeing you. But if it's overwhelmingly complex, requires parts that are difficult to find or source, then it's sort of not redundant, but more difficult, impractical in a survival situation because, if you can't find it within 5 houses, what's the point, right? So, burn, baby, burn. Mr. Diesel. I always knew diesel would be good. We're in the mountain forest here, little forest area. So, I probably put the cap on this. This is it says veg on top, but that's diesel. This is the white gas barbecue. This is the pitch. Didn't really get a chance to play with that. That's oil extracted from birch. Some pine cones that we had used, we'd soaked, and this is something I have not lit yet. I've made this in the past. You guys have probably seen this. This is a wood stove, essentially wooden stove. Hole in the top, hole in the side. Secondary hole, air intake. I'm going to light this a little bit later. This is kind of cool for signaling device. Put one on the bottom, put that on a post, put that on the ice or something like that. It'll burn for hours. Neat device. Let me show you what we got by the fire here. I'm just going to assume you guys don't want to be on camera. So it's all good? What? Phil.
Are you doing?
Yeah. Okay, well, we got the pine here. soaked up some of the pitch in with the fire, obviously, and then mixed it in with some pine cones, and that's what we put into the torches. But you were pretty ingenious with your little tin can. Did you find the can on the way in, or you bought the can? Or?
Just found it over here. Some Coors Light, I think.
Coors Light.
Oh, brand plug now, eh?
What's so that's regular vegetable oil
Yeah, milkweed.
And a
roll.
milkweed whip.
and a milkweed, and it was green too.
No, we picked it from the winter.
yeah,
Oh, for the
It
winter.
lasts all winter.
Lasts-
So
okay.
it lasts in the spring, yeah.
Okay.
That was the mullen leaf. I tried green. It
Yeah.
did work, but not as well as this because it's drier. So.
Yeah, and you've got the milkweed, or what do we have over here? This was veg oil with cattail.
Cattail soaked in veg oil.
Cattail soaked in veg oil, and this is the remnants of my diesel soaked cattail.
But the pitch is burning pretty good too, right?
Pitch was burning, like
Yeah.
inside the
Yeah.
can. Yeah, it was.
Now, what are you gonna do with this? Can we burn it?
Let's burn it. Let's do it now.
See how it
We're
goes.
live. Let's go
Okay.
for it.
We'll burn. Because I'm curious. Maybe we can flatten it out so it doesn't drain out when it's burning.
Smoke in the eyes.
Just go for it.
Sure. So the idea is to, for the audience, anyways, was to.
I want to see if that makes a stove or anything, like a big bonfire.
Yeah. So this was obviously to put all the sap and the pitch in here, and then we soak the pine cones. And this is the remnants. What do we have? About 10 torches, 12 torches or so?
At least a dozen, yeah. Plus, I had a bunch around here.
I bet you that would burn for a while, just like that. It's alternative fuel, right?
Well, the weight did inside your tin can.
Cool. Any 2 cents you guys want to add?
No, it worked out well.
No, I mean this is all gathered from around here, basically. So it's not prefabbed oils and
It's all natural.
yeah.
All natural. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we should have tried a little bit of that. It should work though. I wonder if we can pour a little bit of that out and try. Do you have any more rope, mate?
I gave away the piece I had.
Okay, I thought we could have tried the pitch on its own with the
On a piece of cord.
On
Yeah.
a piece of cordage.
yeah. That way it'll all be natural.
Well, I'm sure that would work just fine. And I could see that burning for
Actually, we can probably steal that cord, can't we?
a while. You guys say you want to see some?
Oh, yeah, I see what
There we go. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick experiment here.
U.S.
So let's see if we can pour some of that oil into this thing.
So there's a lot of like.
I mean, this has been soaked in veg oil.
Anybody comes into the building is going to keep it clear. You have to.
Is there enough that we can pour some of that oil into this?
Sure. Oh, I'm gonna pull it out.
Like you can't sell anything to anybody. You want to bring it over here? Without the government saying yes, they're allowed to see.
We're live. Oh no.
The same with the satellites and stuff like that. But we build a lot of our clients are Chinese. We have a lot of Chinese like Taiwan. Various all over India. We use a lot of India resources to support us.
I don't
There's a whole variety of clients and customers. and different
Makes a nice torch though. Surprised there's not alcohol in there to burn.
Yeah, but it's smaller projects that I deal with, not like 1 5-year program.
I never use the pitch. I got a thing of
small pieces of
birch
large
pitch that I made.
Oh, did you?
It made like an oil extractor.
Yeah.
I'll show it to you. It smells
No, I
fantastic.
can't.
Yeah, I've never played with
I
it.
can just say.
Yeah, the
working
guy
on
up in Peterborough
satellite
was
thing.
talking about that very recently.
It's amazing.
I
the glue
don't,
properties,
to be honest
right?
with you, I
Still
don't
coming.
I think it was.
know, because I'm an accountant.
They say they found that because of the inherent complexity of the process, they knew it had to have been made, and they traced it back to Neanderthals back to 200,000 years ago. It was the stone tips for the arrows. It was the glue, the adhesive, and I thought that was neat. But we tried, me and a buddy of mine, we tried it with like two pieces of wood, just a little bit.
Okay.
They put a vice on it for half an hour, and it was like I couldn't, like it was going, oh, it was doing the He-Man thing, couldn't take it apart. So we've got pitch here with a little bit of was that milkweed?
Milkweed, yeah.
Okay. And we're
Braided,
gonna-
braided.
braided milkweed.
One big one, the newer format has 1,000 small ones.
Now this isn't the true thing because it was soaked in oil before, but I've tried to cover the whole thing now with pitch.
Yeah.
So it's probably 90%, 80% pitch, but
Pretty cool.
Well, we told
Pretty
when
cool. If you get a little outdoor
products
shelter or
are
something like
being
that, then
launched, and you can
that's
watch
great.
the
That's
videos
enough
if
light
you
so you can
want.
see what's what's going on. And that'll last for a while. I can see with that amount of
So
oil.
that we have a quick little wick we can make, even a small fast one. So that way we can see if it's true wick instead of having the oil wick mixed with it.
Well-
I got oil in my hands. You want to make a picture of that or something? Just a couple
Jay,
inches.
are you finished?
No, I'm filming. I'm filming.
Good morning. Just when people are leaving, if
Mhm.
you're gonna do the log.
Are you taking off? I'll be like 5 minutes or so.
If you're gonna do the log, first thing.
Give me a second.
I need to get a drink.
It's a lot of people. Doing this on the fly. I think Doug's making a wick.
Phil's gonna make one. I'm gonna see if I can braid something up.
One of my torches is out. The diesel torch. It's quite powerful. I mean, we brought animal fat as well, and I brought some beef fat, pork fat. I'm thinking in a survival situation, you'd almost want to save that to eat, I think, as opposed to utilizing it for a candle. I would think. What do you think, Doug?
Fat.
Mm-hmm.
I think save all the fat for your diet.
Save all the fat for your diet.
That's hard to get in the outdoors.
Fat's hard to get in the outdoors.
I mean, you got
Okay.
acorns and stuff like that. But
What do we got here? So this is...
I just soaked a little bit of the Phragmites head in there. Just playing.
Cool. Cool. I think we'll have a little speech on that. Just playing. Good phrase. And I think that's the whole
That's why Matey's going now, Phil.
point with this is around here playing. And I know I've made a video for a week or two, and I just thought it'd be cool. I was actually hoping that we could do this more in the dark. You know, people are waiting for me here, so I gotta see all the torches lined up. So it'd be a better effect, right? But the whole point is we are out here playing, you know, making a torch. Who cares? Guys making a torch. Experimenting with diesel. I care. It's more about the whole point is we're out here. We're not sitting at home on our asses watching dramatic preparedness videos. We're actually getting out here and doing stuff, working with our hands, getting dirty, and that's an invaluable, constant life educational aspect of preparedness. Is just constantly getting out and working on skills and doing things. So maybe we'll do some more live stuff. Thank you for the people that joined me, and